Gosh, what a warm day out today, huh?
Yeah, it's about average for this time of year. The room is very bright though.
All right. Well, Joel, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm tall, I have dark hair, gray eyes.
Very funny, very hilarious, but really, I'd like to hear about you.
I didn't know that was a funny statement. I don't understand what you mean. I already told you about myself. You have my file in front of you.
Tell me something exciting, something that doesn't show up in your file.
Well, I had this weird itch under my armpit yesterday, and I was a little worried about it. I didn't know if it was some kind of disease or something. But it turns out it's just I'm very sensitive to this new armpit cream that my girlfriend got me.
Ah, I see. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your girlfriend?
She's cool. She knows what I like and what I don't. We bicker sometimes, but we generally get along.
All right, well, that sounds like a common thing. But that brings me to my next question. How do you handle stressful situations?
Well, it depends on the situation.
A stressful situation in the workplace, an argument with a coworker, perhaps.
What was the argument about?
Anything.
I would try to end the argument.
Okay, I think I have everything I need. Thank you very much for your time today.
You're welcome. Did I pass?
You're hilarious. We'll be in touch.
Great. When?
You're quite the character. Have a good day, Mr. Daniels.
Thanks.
Mr. Daniels, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if the room is too bright, if there's too much noise coming from outside. I'd be happy to lower the shutters.
Good morning. Thanks so much for asking. People don't usually think of that. A little bit darker would be perfect. Thanks again.
No problem. Just want to make sure you're comfortable. So I want to skip over the small talk a little bit today because I want to get straight to the point. If you find it helpful to write down your answers instead of answering, that would be just fine.
Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I've never been offered that option before.
No problem, Mr. Daniels. So, tell me why you think you're a good fit for this position.
I know most people don't say this, but I really love data entry, and I mean it. I've been obsessed with numbers since I was 4 years old. I find myself to have a higher than average ability to take in and process data in my head. I started making my own weather data logs before I was a teenager.
Wow, it's quite amazing. Now I'm going to ask you this next question in some more detail so it doesn't feel vague or confusing to you. If your coworker were to make an inappropriate joke or comment that makes you feel triggered, how might you handle that situation?
I would definitely remove myself from the situation to avoid further conflict. Then later on, when in a calmer state, I'd bring it up with my manager.
Yes, great answer. Hey, before we finish things up today, I wonder if I can get you to fill out this accessibility support form so we can make sure that our environment is suitable for you should you get the job. Also, please don't hesitate to ask any questions you have about parking protocols or card key access or anything of that nature. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. We will be in touch with you by 6 p.m. on Monday.
Thank you.
Have a great afternoon.